Hello YouTube, my name is WildYoshi45. I am going to be playing Pokémon SoulSilver for Nintendo DS. This is my first Pokémon video ever, so this should be interesting. As you can see, I am going to play the game in Japanese. So, I will be narrating the Let's Play as I play in Japanese, so I will be translating the text. And I will be naming myself in English letters. Put Yoshi. So this is the first time I play a Pokemon DS game. I did play Pokemon Crystal, I think was the last one I played. I did play some Ruby and Sapphire, but not that much. So here's my mom. She's gonna give me a bag, which is really cool. There's my trainer card. That's for saving the game. And that's the options. And she's like, well, as long as you play around with it, you'll figure out what each things are. Alright, let's get going then. So here's Meryl bumping into me. It's really cute. And I'm guessing that is Lila or Kotone-chan. And I suppose they're still playing tag with each other. Alright, well, that was interesting. Okay, so we are going to go talk to this guy over here, and he's our rival. This is the famous Professor Elm's laboratory. Hey, don't keep looking at me. So he's gonna kick me off. It's really rude. But anyways, so we're gonna go inside and talk to... Oh, I don't know what happened here. That was weird. We're gonna try and go back outside and try to fix that. Okay, let's go back in. Alright, there we go. Oh, he's like, oh, he's a male. And he's like, oh, I see. He's talking about his acquaintance, who is a Pokemon old man. And, oh, that was my phone. And he is saying, oh my god, there was a big discovery, and he is freaking out. And he's like, oh, this time it's a real thing, and that's why he wants me to bring the egg to him, to Professor Elm. So now he's gonna let me choose Pokemon. That's cool. So I'm gonna choose, let's see, Cyndaquil. I'm gonna choose him. I know everyone chooses Cyndaquil, but he is indeed the best one out of the three, in my opinion. So there's my Cyndaquil. It's exciting. And it's my first Pokemon. And he is going to be nicknamed Lou. Now, if you know the reference, that'll be great. I'll love you forever. Anyway, so he's like, nickname Lou is fine, and I say yes. And he's following me around. That's really cool. And he's like, well, how is it like bringing your Pokemon around like this? It's cool, right? Alright, so we're gonna go, oh. Here's Lila again. With her Meryl. She's like, Yoshi. Oh, you got a Cyndaquil, huh? She's like, oh, I'm so jealous. That's a great Pokemon. If you have it around outside, they're gonna really like you, and it'll be great if you can talk to them once in a while, and they'll like you even more. So I'll exactly do just that. And it says, oh, there's a leaf on it. Not really sure what that was. It says that he is smelling me, so that's interesting. I suppose I am supposed to talk to my mom. I'm not really sure what I should be doing next. She's like, oh, that's a great... Oh. Alright, well, she was just like, oh, some Professor Elm is taking you into a journey, huh? Well, you can have this Pokegear and can call people, right? Alright, let's keep going to our little adventure. So, I at least want to cover some action in this episode. Okay. He wants to talk to me again, so let's see what he has to say. And he's like, oh, I was about to forget, here's my phone number. So that's what I got. And he's like, alright, I'll contact you if I have anything for you. So, alright, we are in 29th, Route 29, and we're just gonna fight our first wild Pokemon, which is a Pidgey. Alright. So we're gonna fight him, we're gonna use Tackle. It's 3/4 of the HP. Just keep tackling it until it dies. Alright. One more tackle should do. It hits. And it's dead. That's my first Pokemon that we kill. That was a lot of experience just for a Pidgey, so that's awesome. And I wonder if this is Joey. He's like, oh, how's your Pokemon? I was just talking about how I can avoid the grass if my Pokemon is weak, which I already knew, so thanks for that. And I'm just wondering if there's any items around here. Oh, there it is. Let's keep going. Let's try to get this item. Found a potion. It's cool. Okay. Blue is level 6. Fucking awesome. Alright. And it learned Smoke Screen. Cool. Okay, just keep going. I hope no one comes out. He's like, oh, I'm just taking a rest. So, just writing a report. AKA saving my game. Alright, so I'm just gonna keep going. I really shouldn't, you know. Video is gonna get too long. So, alright, we're in Yoshino City. So I guess this is the man I'm supposed to be talking to. He's like, oh, are you a beginner trainer? Ah, indeed so. He's like, everyone starts from being a beginner. I will tell you about everything. Alright, so I guess he's gonna just... This is not the man I'm supposed to talk to. Alright, he's like, oh, you don't have running shoes, so I'll go slower for you. No, he's gonna take me to his house. Oh, he's like, here you go. He's gonna give me some running shoes for hanging out with him, basically. It's just, you know, telling me how to use it. So if I push B button to move, I can move. This is great. This is awesome. This is so much better than just walking around. Alright, so we're gonna go find the old man that I'm supposed to talk to get the egg, if I remember correctly, back in the day that I played. Oh wait. It's the old man from before, and he's like, oh, I forgot to give you one more thing. And I got a map card from my Pokegear. So now I can look at the town map. And yeah, that's basically it. So that's great. Alright, so we're just gonna keep going until I meet the old man, and I'm just gonna pick up this item. If the wild Pokemon let me. Alright, so here's a Weedle. I don't think I'm gonna fight this guy because he might poison me, and that's just gonna be annoying. So, what is this? It's a potion. Okay. So I wonder if I can fight this guy. He's like, oh, you have running shoes. He's like, oh, if you wear them, it's great, but your footsteps can be more easily heard by trainers and wild Pokemon. So I guess I can attract more wild Pokemon or something like that. He's talking about the apricorns and how... Oh, he gave me an apricorn case. Okay. So he's just like, oh, you can pick them up one per day from each tree. So this is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to pick up an apricorn. That's so cool. Alright. So here's a green apricorn. So I got a green one. That's cool. Alright. So let's just keep going to where I'm supposed to go. Yeah, so here's a Pidgey. I'm gonna fight it so I can become level 7. So Lou is level 7. And that's awesome. Alright. So I'm gonna just grab this item right here. It's an antidote. Okay. So, oh my lord. It's a Weedle, so I'm not gonna fight it. Once I learn Ember, it'll be a lot easier. So I suppose... Okay, let's just look at this apricorn real quick. It's a pink one, I suppose. Yeah, it's well, it's called a peach apricorn in Japanese, but I'm pretty sure it's called pink apricorn in English. Oh, there's Professor Elm. Okay, so here's the man I'm supposed to talk to, and he's like, oh, you must be Yoshi. Yeah, he's like, I'm the one that just gave mail to Professor Elm. And oh my god, he's walking really slowly. And he's like, okay, here's the thing that I wanted him to research, and he just gave me a mysterious egg, and I put it into the key items pocket. And he's just basically saying, oh, this is a one of a kind. And he's like, you're going to go back to Professor Elm's place, so here I'm just going to let you recover your Pokemon. And here is Professor Oak. And he's like, oh, I'm Professor Oak, you are Yoshi. And so he gave me the Pokedex. So he's talking about how I can listen to his radio station on my Pokegear, and then I registered Professor Oak's number on my Pokegear, and I guess he's gonna leave now. Okay, so let's just keep going and get this egg up. Alright, the Pokegear's ringing. It's Professor Elm. He's like, hello Yoshi, something terrible happened, I don't know what to do, just come back really quick. Alright, so that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to go back to Professor Elm. Alright, I'm going to have the speed sped up because... Okay... Which way? Okay, this way... There's a ledge... Just keep... Oh, should have jumped over that ledge. Alright, just keep going... Okay, Yoshino City. Woo! Okay. Oh. Alright, here's my rival. Okay. He's like, oh, you must be the one that just got a Pokemon earlier. And he's like, you don't know what I'm talking about? And he's like, oh well, I'll just fight you because I have a nice Pokemon as well. Alright. So Passerboy just sent out Totodile. Yeah, okay, well I'm just gonna tackle him until he dies, basically. He's scratched. Alright, tackle. Scratch. He's like, you're weak, but you do fight well. Which really doesn't make any sense, because how does he know I'm weak? Anyway. Alright, so you tackle, I tackle, and he's dead. Alright, 70 experience, which should put me to level 8. Great. Alright. He's like, huh, are you happy that you won? And I got 500. So in the Japanese games, the currency, the money currency is actually in yen, not Poké dollars like in English. He's like, do you want to know who I am? He's like, I will be the #1 Pokemon trainer in the world. And he just pushes me aside and keeps walking. And he's like, hey, give it back. That's the trainer card that I dropped. Huh, you must have gotten my name. So, alright, that's new. It wasn't like that in the other version. The original version. Okay, so I'm just gonna try to avoid as much grass as possible. Okay. Alright. Okay, so here we are, back in Elm's laboratory. He's like, who are you? I'm just investigating a Pokemon theft case. Here's Lila. He's like, wait a second, this guy is not the criminal. And she's like, I am a witness. I saw the boy who was peeking into this laboratory through the window. And he's like, oh, so you must have... Are you saying that you fought that kid? And he's like... So he's like, alright, so that's the criminal, or that's the suspect. And he's like, do you know his name? So we're gonna call him... We're gonna call him Poop. Let's call him Poop. Okay, his name is Poop. He's like, huh, his name is Poop. And I'm like, yeah. Alright, he's like, thanks for your cooperation. And he's like, oh, he's a red-headed guy, so I should pursue the red-headed boy. And just keep walking away. Alright, so... He's like, thank God you're not a suspect anymore. See you later! Alright. Okay, so Professor Elm's gonna talk to me. Yoshi, that was a terrible thing. And he's like, oh, what was the great discovery of the old man? And he's like, oh my god, it's an egg! And he's like, oh, it sure is a species of Pokemon that I've never seen. And he's like, alright, I'm gonna keep it for now. And he's like, oh my god, Professor Oak gave you a Pokedex. And he's like, that's a really great, you know, awesome thing. Maybe I don't really need to translate everything. You can pursue becoming a Pokemon champion. Talking about how, like, going through gym battles is going to be a tough journey. Okay. Well, I think that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and for the next episode, I am just, you know, going to keep going on to my journey, and I suppose I should be able to go to the next gym. So thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode. You were not supposed to see that. Alright, bye-bye.